Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Today I will be cash stuffing this week's paycheck, which is $616.12. If you are new, welcome. My name is Alex. I'm a single mom to one beautiful daughter named Savannah. She is 12 years old and I'm 32 years old, and we live in the state of Wisconsin. I'm currently saving up for a house. I'm an independent contractor. I shop and deliver groceries to customers, so if you're a gig worker, you could probably relate to my budget. My paychecks are very inconsistent, and that is why I love using the cash envelope system, because it helps me budget out each week's paycheck, helps me stay on track, and honestly, this method has helped me save the most amount of money so far. So I hope to inspire others to try the cash envelope system if you have not yet, or just make a budget plan in general. All right, so let's get started. This week's paycheck is $616.12. I will be setting aside 15% of my paycheck, which is $92.42 this week. This goes into a savings account strictly for a house. At the end of that, I'm left with $523.70, and then I have to deduct my bills. I get paid weekly, so I figure out what my bills are weekly, which is $247 per week. At the end of that, I'm left with $276 that I can technically spend this week, which is what I will be cash stuffing. And then just a quick update, I did change my hours. I ended up adding another hour to every day, so I'm working now a total of 25 hours per week, and that is what this paycheck reflects. And I think I will just continue to work those hours because it ended up working out for me, because I feel like this is a pretty standard paycheck that I would have received working 40 hours a week instead. All right. I'm gonna start off with my wallet that I use every single day. I'm going to give myself $20 for spending money. I do this every single week. I now have $25, and yes, I spent like all of my money on Sims 4 expansion sets and stuff packs, so I really enjoyed getting to try all of those out. Family Fun is empty, but I will be adding in $20 in there this week. Households, I will be adding in $30 this week. Beauty will be getting $5 this week. So Beauty now has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Savannah's clothing, I will be adding in $20. Now she has 20, 30, 31. Clothing for me, I will not be adding anything in there this week. Savannah's envelope still has 10, will not be adding anything in there this week. Savannah's entertainment, I will be adding in $10 to play catch up because I wasn't able to add $5 last week. So I usually give her $5 a week. And this envelope is for entertainment for her outside of family fun, so basically with friends. So she has 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, $36 in her envelope. And then I have a credit card envelope. If I use my credit card, I can just put the cash in here, so everything is accounted for. I'm gonna fill up my secondary wallet I keep at home. Gas currently has 70. I will be adding in 30 this week. So now gas is at $100. I will probably be going to Six Flags this week, so I definitely will be using a lot of gas this week. Let's see here. Vehicles is next. I will be adding in $31 this week. Vehicles now has 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, 810, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, $827 in vehicles. Time off and bad work week, will not be getting anything this week, but it should still have the $916 in there. And electronics will actually be getting $80 this week. So now there should be $1,300 in here. 1,000, 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300. 1,300 in electronics. Dental and medical will not be getting anything. Birthday will not be getting anything. Gifts won't be getting anything. And holidays will not be getting anything this week. Be filling out my travel binder, putting $20 into vacation. So vacation has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 820, 40, 45, 46, $846 in vacation. Last year we ended up getting season passes to Six Flags, so I'm not quite sure if we will be using any of this money this year or just rolling it over into the next year. And then the last $10 my daughter actually will be receiving. She gets $10 a week for chore money. My daughter ended up buying another video game that she plays online with a ton of other kids, and she goes nuts. And it's so funny to kind of hear all of them interact. She currently has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 in her wallet. And then lastly, I've been getting a lot of cash tips lately, so I kind of just want to check and see how much I have now. I like to put all my cash tips in this savings challenge binder. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 is available, so I could put it in there right away. All right, and I will cross that off camera, but if you are new, this saving challenge is for $5,050. I'm hoping to complete it by the end of the year, so we will see what happens. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate all the comments and all the likes. It really helps my channel grow. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.